going on, guys? Graylan Stewart here with a Work Wednesdays vlog video. So this is just where I go through my day, kind of tell you what's going on, what's the agenda for the day, and just give you some random thoughts. So thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, I'm an entrepreneur first off, but the main thing that we do is wholesaling real estate. Okay, so if you've ever wanted to get into real estate, wholesaling is the quickest, easiest, cheapest, and best way, in my opinion, to get into real estate. So you got to the right channel if that's what you're looking for. So Wednesdays, I just do things differently. I just do a little vlog about what's happening in my business. So everything I talk about on my channel is real life, actual things that I go through in my business, and also things I'm working on, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything. And so, but today, I'm just kind of checking my system. It's early. Just looking at everything we got going on. We have 18 deals in escrow right now throughout the country. Most of them are in Oklahoma, since that's where we focus. However, we do have a deal in Minnesota. We've got one in Louisiana, got one in Arizona. We've got one in Michigan. We've got one in Staten Island, New York. I think they're actually working on another one in Brooklyn, New York as well. So we do wholesale virtually nationwide. And when I tell people virtual, there's a lot of virtual wholesalers out there, meaning that they lock deals up over the phone. So not only are we virtual in that aspect, but we're also a virtual team. We all work from our homes from different parts of the country and around the world as well. So we are virtual in every aspect of the word. So we do have this figured out. It's taken time. I've been wholesaling over 3 years now. It's definitely been a journey. Not always easy, for sure. Always learning more every day and figuring things out, trying to get better, So I'm always learning so I can grow. But anyways, so that's good news. We've got, I guess there's 18. I said 19. There's 18 in escrow right now. It looks like we have a few closing this week, and a couple of others should be closing by the end of the month. But I'm kind of excited because just looking at the numbers in our system. So first of all, if you're not using some type of CRM for your business, then you're truly missing out. Obviously, if you're just first starting out, it's definitely not necessary. I mean, I still write on a tablet every single day. And this used to be my CRM when I started, but you can't scale and grow a business and really stay organized that way for long. So I always suggest, after you get a few deals under your belt, and just invest into a cheap CRM of some sort. You can get Podio for free or for next to nothing at least. At least it gets you started. You can start putting your leads in there through Zapier or Zapier, however you want to pronounce that. So it's really easy to set that up. You can just set that up to where the leads go right into your CRM. So at least you keep them organized. That's the point of it. So that you don't miss anybody, because deals can fall through the cracks, or potential deals rather. So you just got to be careful on that once you get going. But I always say, get a few handful of deals under your belt. Don't let systems and processes and knowledge and all these things hold you back from getting started, because it's always a work in progress. So just get started, get going. You can make changes along the way as you get better and learn more. So anyways, so we have either already closed or will close this month, meaning it's already sold or assigned. It's going to be our best month ever. It looks like we're already at $285,000 for the month, and we still have another $40,000 for sure that will close at the end of the month. But we've got just this week alone, probably $200,000 of that $285,000 is closing this week. One of them should be today, and one of them is Friday, I believe. So that's exciting. I always talk about, I don't talk about it often, but I'm always pushing. I want to get to that $1 million a month mark. to see if I can get there, not just get there, but sustain that as well. That always sounds crazy, and I never would have even dreamed of $1 million months, even 3 years ago. I was just like, once I found real estate wholesaling specifically, it was just eye-opening, especially since I did 72,000 my very first month. I told my wife, like, man, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. And I didn't really know a lot then, but I just said, I know one thing that we will never do. We'll never make less than 50,000 a month ever again. And that was like my first month in. I told her that because I already felt like, man, I already did this much in my first month. What can I do, as I go? And as you know, if you've watched my videos, I ended up doing, my first 6-figure month, my 5th month in. So like 140 something thousand. So that was crazy. But I never really thought, I always just kind of thought, okay, if I can do that 100,000 a month consistently, that'd be awesome. It's $1 million a year. It's not all profit, but mostly profit, especially when I started. I didn't really have anyone else. I was doing most everything. So, when I started, it was probably 90 to 95% profit margin because I had no one to pay, and marketing, I was only doing like one thing, and it was fairly cheap. And I was a closer, I could close deals when they call because I've been in sales most of my life. So that was easy for me. Marketing and sales is all this business is. So it made sense for me. But I never dreamed, back then starting out, I never thought I would have even thoughts in my head to get to $1 million months. That's crazy to me. And it's still crazy because I'm not even close to that. But that's what I'm striving for. It just gives me a goal, to reach, to try to set for myself to try to reach. So that's what I strive for, just to do it, not because I need it or want it it would be cool, just to have that $1 million a month revenue coming in. Think about how many people I could help, friends and family, even more. I could give even more back to my church. I definitely believe in, giving at least 10% back to God, because everything is His anyways. He gave it all to us. Really, it's all His. We're lucky to even get 90% of that, so, which is ridiculous to me. But definitely we've given more this year than we've ever given. Every year it gets like that. And that's just how powerful real estate can be. You can really grow wealth and grow income quickly. But anyways, pretty exciting that I didn't even realize that until I saw it this morning. I'm like, man, I've done $200,000 months, but I've never done 300 before. Of course, most months are over 100 for sure. But already 285 either closed already or it's already assigned and will close actually by this week. And then another 40 should close by the end of the month. So far, it's only... today's only the 10th of November, so we're only a quarter of the month in. So who knows what could happen this month. But all I know is we'll definitely hit our 300K month, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. Because I never thought I would hit it. Once you hit things, it's just like, okay, I got that milestone. Now, can I do that consistently? Because everybody can have a good month here and there, but I want to be able to do it consistently. And not only that, I don't just want the big revenue months, because really it's not about the revenue that you have. It's about how much of that can you keep. And I think I've done a pretty good job at that so far because our overhead is super low. One thing that helps us is we're 100% virtual, so there's no office, anything like that. The real only overhead that I have and my whole staff is all commission only. So nobody eats unless we close deals. When we close deals, everybody's making money. So that's everybody's goal. We work together as a team to get deals closed because nobody gets paid unless that happens. So that's what we strive for. Obviously, we're all working for the same goal. But anyways, it's just amazing what you can really do in real estate. But I have noticed, obviously my overhead is low. That's where I was going with that. I don't even spend a ton on marketing. I do spend quite a bit these days, to do the numbers that we're doing. But at the same time, compared to what most people probably would spend to do these numbers. I think we're a lot less. I haven't looked at it in detail recently, but I'm pretty sure we spend less than $10,000 a month. And we do pretty much all marketing methods in Oklahoma City. And we do nationwide pay-per-click, Google ads, and Facebook ads. So that's even considering all of that. And we're right around the $10,000 mark, I think, to do those numbers. So obviously, our overhead is low. I pay my people really well so that they stay excited, and they can, earn more as they do more. So I think that's kind of cool. $300,000 months. That's, I don't know what it was, but I know in 2000, what is this year, 2021. So in 2020, my profit margin, I think, was like 79% because my overhead is low. And it's probably a little less than that now, but I bet you it's still definitely 70 plus, I'm guessing, which is amazing to be able to do any kind of business with 70% margins, profit margins. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, don't mean to beat a dead horse, but anyway, it's kind of cool. So once you do finally get a system, you can have KPIs built into your Podio is what I use, for example. It shows the tasks due for the day, the over tasks due in the last 7 days in case they missed any. Shows the leads coming in for the week, how many we've got for the month. And then we also have a response rate on our Facebook and PPC is the biggest thing, because we want to respond to those within minutes. And then we also have an overall lead response rate between all the leads, because obviously the faster you can get to a lead when it comes into your system, the better chance you have. Then we have projected profit, meaning it's not assigned yet, but it's projected because we've already locked it up and we kind of know what we might make on it. Then we have our actual profit for the month. So in my business, the goal is for each acquisition manager to at least do $100,000 a month a piece. I end up doing acquisitions every once in a while because I'll get referrals or things like that. And sometimes it's easier for me to take those because it's personal relationships. But I try to just push everything off to my acquisition managers so that they can make more money. But in some cases, I do it myself. So the goal is $100,000 per month per acquisition manager. That's kind of like the baseline. But obviously, they should do more than that, hopefully, moving forward with the leads that we have coming in. And then number of contracts is what we track, how many contracts per month. And then how long certain calls are. If they're over 6 minutes, we know it's probably good conversations, good deals. We have reviews. That's kind of one of the jobs that I do. I review different leads that they might need help with. They just click a button that says review. It pops up on the home page and lets me know that I need to look at it. So once I review it, I click the reviewed button, and then it lets them know that I reviewed it. So anyways, we track a lot of different little things here and there to kind of see where we're at. And then we track all of our actual wholesale profits, our hotel profits, our flip profits, our novation profits, our total profits, not only for the quarter but also for the year. And then we also look at our average wholesaling fee. And the reason we look at that is because, if I decide to flip a house or keep a rental, on purpose, like I actually want to do one of those things, then I will actually pay the company the average wholesale fee for that quarter. That way, the acquisition managers still get their pay that they would normally. So that's how I do it. Every once in a while, I might actually let them participate in the flip, as far as, the profits go, depending on the situation. So I've done that before to where they can actually make a little bit more, and they make money on the back end. They have to wait longer. Now, sometimes I'll give them the option, like, you can have the average wholesale fee and get paid now, or you can wait however long it takes to do the flip, several months, and get paid, then. Because obviously if they wait, they're going to make a lot more. So anyways, I do it a couple different ways. So not trying to ramble on, but hopefully you got some value out of this, just kind of sharing what my system looks like. And literally our best month ever is already in play, and potential to do even more, because we still have 20 days left in the month. So who knows what can really happen in the next 20 days. We could literally lock a deal up today and still have it close in November, so which is really cool. You just never know. But yeah, we did get a couple of deals yesterday, and they're really good deals, so I anticipate those selling quickly. So who knows, we might be able to close those this month as well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. If you stuck around this long, please hit the subscribe button. That would definitely help me out. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like or dislike this content. Drop me some comments. I'd love to respond to you. I do respond to everybody, and I always will, so on any social media platform. So hit me up for sure. Glad to chat with you. So anyways, subscribe. See you next time, and y'all have a great day.